Hi, it's Mrs. Hatfield with Healthy Bodies, Healthy Minds. Today, I would like to talk to you about smart snacking. To get started, let's figure out what a snack is. A snack is a small amount of food eaten between meals. Can you think of some examples? Here are some that I came up with: a sandwich, almonds, a smoothie, parfait, cheese, and crackers. Let's find out more information about anytime snacks. Now it's time to look at two different kinds of snacks. We are going to put snacks into two groups today: anytime snacks and sometime snacks. What are anytime snacks? Anytime snacks are healthy, so they are good for you to eat anytime. These snacks are a good choice to eat throughout the day. Snacks are healthy if they come from my plate. Let's take a look at some snacks from the fruit and vegetable group. Some examples of fruits and vegetables for snacking include raspberries, broccoli, blueberries, an apple, cucumbers, celery, and grapes. Those are some that I came up with, but of course, almost any fruit or vegetable could fit into this group. Now, let's look at grains. What about grains? Can you think of any grains that would be good for snacking? Here are some of mine: cereal, toast, a muffin, graham crackers. Protein is up next. Think about protein. Can you think of a snack that you eat that has protein in it? How about an egg? Lunch meat, jerky, peanuts. Dairy is our last group. What are some dairy foods you eat for a snack? Check these out: cheese, yogurt, cottage cheese, chocolate milk. I hope you found some good examples of healthy snacks. Let's look at sometime snacks next. Now that we know anytime snacks are snacks we can eat anytime, let's figure out what sometime snacks are. Sometime snacks are snacks that are not as healthy as anytime snacks. These snacks are higher in sugar, sodium, fat, and lack vitamins and minerals that we should be getting to grow and be healthy. We wouldn't find these snacks on my plate. They are okay to eat once in a while, but not all the time. Now, let's look at some examples of sometime snacks. Can you think of snacks that you eat that would be considered sometime snacks? Here are some examples: a cupcake, pop, chips, ice cream, a donut, gummies, chocolate. Remember, you can eat sometime snacks once in a while. Anytime snacks are a better choice. Now, let's look at the nutrition labels for our snacks. We are going to take a look at some snacks and check out the food labels on them. These are the nutrients we are going to focus on: less than 4 grams of fat, less than 150 milligrams of sodium, less than 3 grams of sugar, and more than 20% of the daily value for calcium. Let's take a look at a food label for a fruit smoothie. Here we have the label for a fruit smoothie. If we look up top, it says fruit smoothie. Right underneath the words fruit smoothie, it says the serving size is 1 cup. When we are looking at serving sizes, we want to look at the container and see if it is 1 cup or if it holds more than 1 serving. Next is calories. This tells us how much energy we get from the fruit smoothie. Where the arrow is pointing is at total fat. The total fat for our snack should be under 4 grams. Is the fruit smoothie under 4? Yes. The next arrow is pointing to sodium. Our snack should be under 150 milligrams. Is this under 150 milligrams? No, it has 211. For sugars, we would like them to be below 3 grams. Is this below 3? No, it's 34. Part of the reason it might be high is because if the smoothie is made out of real fruit, it is going to have natural sugar in it. Remember, natural sugars, like the sugar in fruit, is better for us than processed sugar. The arrow is pointing at calcium. We need calcium for strong bones. We would like the percent of calcium to be above 20%. Is it above 20? Yes, it's at 22. So our smoothie was good in some areas, but not so good in others. One thing to keep in mind is that if you make your own smoothie, you can control what ingredients you use and can make it healthier. Smoothies can meet all these requirements if they are made with the right ingredients. Let's take a look at our next snack. Our next snack is pop or soft drink. Here we have an example of a regular pop and a low-calorie pop. The serving size is 12 ounces. The arrow is pointing at total fat. As you can see, both are at 0 grams of fat. Take a look at sodium. We would like sodium to be under 150 milligrams. Are we under 150 for both? Yes. How about sugar? We should be under 3 grams. Looks like our low calorie doesn't have any, but our regular has 39 grams. You'll notice there isn't a place for calcium, which snacks should be 20% of the daily value. There are also other nutrients listed too. When there isn't any or not enough of a nutrient to be able to list it, it says not a significant source. So there is not 20% calcium in this pop. Probably noticed that the pop met quite a few of the requirements for our snacks. Then why wouldn't we consider it a good snack? It's because pop is considered empty calories. It doesn't have enough nutrients in it to make it nutritious for us. Therefore, it makes it a sometime snack for us. Let's take a look at our next snack. Let's check out this hard-boiled egg. Serving size is 1 egg. The arrow is pointing at total fat, which is 5 grams. Pretty close to the 4 grams we want for snacks. Next is sodium. It has 62 milligrams. Is that under 150 milligrams like it should be? Yes. Calcium is next. 20% is what we are looking for. Did we get it? No, it has 3%. Here it says it is not a significant source of sugar. This means that it would be under the 3 grams we want it to be, so it does meet that value. Let's see what we have next. What about chocolate cake? The serving size is 1/16 of a cake. How many grams of fat does it have? 16. How many should a snack have? 4. Next, we have sodium. Should be under 150 milligrams. Is it? No, it has 277. Calcium is at 4%. Remember, we should aim for 20%. For some reason, there isn't a number available for sugar. Since we know the ingredients used to make cake and the carbohydrates are at 56 grams, we can be pretty certain the amount of sugar would be above 3 grams, but we don't know that for sure. Do you think this would be an anytime or a sometime snack? I'm thinking a sometime snack. Next, let's compare 2 foods. Now let's compare pretzels and chips. Give me a thumbs up if you think the pretzels are going to be a better snack. Give me a thumbs up if you think the chips will be. Let's look at total fat first. The pretzels have 1 gram. The chips have 10 grams. The pretzels have 486 milligrams of sodium. The chips have 168 milligrams. Pretzels don't have enough calcium to be counted and no sugar. Chips are the same, not enough calcium and sugar. So as we saw, pretzels are better with fat than chips, but higher in sodium than chips. That's why it's important to make sure you are looking at the food labels and deciding which nutrients are most important to you so you can make the best choice for your needs. Remember, an anytime snack is a snack that is good for us and we can eat anytime. A sometime snack is not as nutritious and we can eat once in a while. So I hope you had fun looking at the labels, and the next time that you're eating your snack, you're able to look at them and find the values. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you had fun. Hi, it's Mrs. Hatfield with Healthy Bodies, Healthy Minds. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about snacks. Most adults and kids eat about 2 to 3 snacks per day. It's important to make sure that we're making healthy choices so that we get the nutrients that we need. Try getting more than one food group would be a good choice. So maybe getting grapes from the fruit group, and then also string cheese from the dairy group. I'd like to do a little activity with you. We're going to use our arms like the hands on a clock. So I'm going to be naming some times in between meals where we would ordinarily be eating a snack. So we're going to do that motion with our hands whatever time I say. Then I'm going to also list a sometime snack or an anytime snack. If I list a anytime snack, we're going to march in place. If I list a sometime snack, we're going to squat. So I'm going to find myself a little spot to move. I would like you to do the same, and I'll be right back. My first snack is at 9 a.m. and it is apples and peanut butter. So let's go ahead and make 9 a.m. with our hands. Apples and peanut butter. What do you think? Is that a anytime snack or a sometime snack? I'm thinking that's a nutritious snack, so that's an anytime snack. So we're gonna march in place. Now remember, you can always go faster than me. You can always pause the video and go longer than me too. Keep on marching. I'm going to keep marching and talking. Our next snack is going to be at 11 a.m. and it's going to be a donut. So let's go ahead and make that 11 a.m. And a donut, is that a sometime snack or an anytime snack? I'm thinking a sometime snack. So let's go ahead and do 5 squats. So squat on down with me. 2 more. Next up is 1 p.m. and we're gonna have some chips and pop. So go ahead and make your 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. I'm sorry. And we're gonna have some chips and pop. Is it an anytime or a sometime snack? I'm thinking sometime snack. So we're gonna do our squats again, 5 of them. Last one. And now 3 p.m. So go ahead and make your 3. And we're gonna be having some carrots and dip. I'm thinking carrots and dip are pretty nutritious. So that's gonna be an anytime snack. Let's go ahead and march in place. Keep going. Next one is 7 p.m. and we're gonna have some cookies and milk. So go ahead and make your 7. Cookies and milk. What do you think? Anytime or sometimes? I'm thinking sometimes. Arms go down, go ahead and squat. Two more. Now 9 p.m. We're gonna have some raisins and a bagel. So 9 p.m. raisins and bagel. That sounds pretty healthy to me. I think that's an anytime snack. Let's go ahead and march in place. I hope you had fun today, making the times with your arms and also getting up and getting moving. Thank you for joining me, and make sure you're making healthy choices with your snacks. Hi, it's Mrs. Hatfield with Healthy Bodies, Healthy Minds. I'd like to read a book with you today called Too Many Pears, and it's written by Jackie French and Bruce Waitley. Let's go ahead and turn to the first page and see what happens. Pamela liked pears. Pamela liked fresh pears. She liked pears even more than Amy did. Pamela liked pears for lunch. Pamela liked pears on picnics. Pamela liked stewed pears with ice cream too. Pamela liked pear pie and whipped cream. Pamela liked picking pears. So did Amy and Grandma. We have to save our pears, cried Amy. Pears are my favorite. Amy picked lots of pears, but Pamela picked more. Grandpa built a fence around the pear tree, but Pamela crawled through a wombat hole under the fence. Grandma tied Pamela up, but Pamela took the tree pear picking too. We'll never get any pears, everyone moaned. I know what to do, declared Amy. Amy set the table for Pamela. There were brown pears and green pears. There were yellow pears and red pears. There were pears and chocolate sauce. There were baked pears and pear cream cake and a dish of pears as high as the roof. Pamela smiled. Pamela ate one pear. Then she ate another pear, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. Pamela ate 600 pears, and then she stopped. Pamela wasn't smiling anymore. The next day, Grandpa opened the gate for Pamela. "Look at all the lovely pears, Pamela," Grandpa said. Pamela wasn't interested. Pamela was gazing at the apples. And that is the end of our book, Too Many Pears. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Hi, it's Mrs. Hatfield with Healthy Bodies, Healthy Minds. I'm glad you joined me today because we're going to be making a berry banana split. Let's look at the ingredients we need. We'll need vanilla yogurt, banana, strawberry, and yogurt. Let me get everything together that I need for this recipe, and let's start making this delicious berry banana split. I'm going to cut our banana. So to do that, I need to get the outside or the peel off. I like just to make a little cut in it. This one's green, so the outside's a little bit more firm than usual. And then I'm just gonna get that banana right out of there. I'm gonna cut my banana in half, and then I'm also gonna cut it in half this way. And then I like my bananas into little pieces, so I'm gonna take this and I'm going to cut small pieces. So for our berry banana split, my banana pieces are kind of small. So I'm gonna do the same for this one, and then just cut it in pieces. And then I have all the whole banana cut in pieces. We need a half a cup sliced strawberries. So I'm guessing that's gonna be about 6 or 7 strawberries. So to cut those, I'm gonna cut the tops off. And then I like to cut it in half. And then depending on the size, just cut it in half or cut it into 3s. So again, just taking the tops off, cutting it in half, and then slicing it. We have all our ingredients. Let's put our split together. So I have our half a cup of yogurt already in my bowl. I'm going to add the bananas on top. And then I'm also going to add the strawberries. And then on top of that, I'm going to sprinkle my granola. Ooh, that looks delicious. I really hope you get a chance to make this recipe. I know I'm sure going to enjoy it. Thanks for joining me today. If you would like to make this Michigan Harvest of the Month recipe, go to MIHOTM.recipes and search Berry Banana Split.